Segue conversation. We'll talk about Disneyland now. I legitimately think Disney they're done with kids. I feel like they're focusing on older and older populations more and more as time goes on. And I think the biggest sign of this is the new Aladdin movie. Aladdin is played by like a 27-year-old dude.
Yeah.
And I'm just thinking, like, you remember, like, in the 90s, the Disney live-action films, it was, like, 16-year-old guys, and I was a young kid, I'd watch these movies and be like, someday I'm going to be like that cool kid. But now if I'm, like, a young kid watching Aladdin, I'd be like, well, maybe when I grow up and I'm a full-grown adult, I'll be like Aladdin.
I'll be a man. I think it's just getting... If there was a 16-year-old dude doing all this stuff, I think it gets creepier. Because, like, they fall in love, and there's all these, like...
16-year-olds fall in love?
Yeah, but... I think
what's the creepiest thing Aladdin does?
I think, Jasmine is...
Wait,
because
what?
Jasmine is, like, supposed to be sexy, I think. And they don't want her to be under 18.
Jasmine doesn't need to be sexy. She could just be a princess.
I mean,
but they're making her sexy.
I don't disagree with you.
They're making her sexy for these adult audiences because sex sells.
I mean, you're right. But I think that's the logic. I think they have to be over 18 so that they can sex him up.
Yeah, when I watched Moonrise Kingdom and there was a scene of those two kids and they were like he put her hand on her boob, I felt very uncomfortable. Very uncomfortable.
Well, how old were these kids?
Like 13.
I had a hand on a boob at 13. That was
okay. This is a different story.
See, this is real. This is real life.
This is different.
That's like a formative. That's a formative scene. You weren't like reminiscing back to a younger age.
No. No.
Okay.
They have that in mid-90s also.
I think I think the same kids who were the target audience of the original Aladdin, that's the same.
Absolutely.
That's the
same
same target audience for this new Aladdin.
I think
and now that they've all grown up,
movies
the characters have grown up too.
They have their own kids now because they're all in their 30s.
Yeah.
They're all our age, and well, there's only one of us that has a kid. But and so now they're taking those kids to see those movies that they grew up with, and it's like this constant cycle.
Alex Jones, he needs to get on this.
What?
This conspiracy theory that I just proposed.
Disney wants to make.
I missed a few steps there.
Yeah,
You're ahead of me.
My brain operates on the next level.
Disney's operating on globalist territory.
I don't
exactly.
You know what? Now we gotta fucking get.
Anyways,
Rocco, you bought it.
Black.
What?
I don't know. I want to change topics. I don't know what's happening.
Rocco's the Disney expert. He hasn't even chimed in on this theory.
No.
Come on,
Yeah,
red
I
pill,
don't know.
blue pill.
All
Which
right.
one are you?
I don't have neither. I don't know.
Yeah.
None.
I'm with Rocco.
White pill.
Yeah, what's the right answer? I don't know.
Rocco's the target audience age too, so maybe he can't see behind the curtain. He's fallen under the spell.
Yep.
Anyways,
Enchanted.